Hey, it's the Refine Reseller. Thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. When you subscribe to my channel, you'll see things that I have bought at garage and estate sales, and I will sell or have sold on eBay for a really nice profit. You can find these items too, so check it out and maybe you'll just learn something. So you know what to do. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and let's get started. All right, so I just got back from vacation. I took some time off. I went down to Florida and spent 4 days on the beach. And whenever I do go on vacation, I always go sourcing, and I always seem to do quite well. I was down in Florida. It was beautiful, kind of hot. The water was great. Sat on the beach, read some books, and went sourcing. And I found some stuff that I would like to show you. So to start off with, I only went to about 6 or 7 garage sales on the way home. That was on Saturday, and I ended up at a retirement community. This couple was having a garage sale. They had just moved to Florida about 6 months ago, and they had spent the last 20 years in Las Vegas, and they had some items from Las Vegas. So let me show you what I got. The first thing I got was this really nice golf vest. And what I like about it is it has the logo of the Las Vegas Country Club. This is a jacket that is made by Zero Restriction Golf Outerwear. Their logo is ZR. I had never heard of this company before, but it is a microfiber vest. I guess it's used for golf. You can probably use it for other things as well. But I picked this up. It cost me all of $2. And I'm going to list it for $39.99. I got another one, a very similar jacket, except for this one has sleeves. It's also a microfiber suede by Zero Restriction Golf Outfitters. It does have the Las Vegas Golf Club logo, but this one is on the sleeve, as you can see right here. This golf course is still in existence. There are a lot of golf courses in Las Vegas that have been torn down to build casinos, but this one is still going on, and I think I'm going to do well with these. I paid $2 for this one as well, $39.95. It's going up for sale on eBay. And I got one more. This one is by Cutter and Buck, which is a very good brand name. I'm sure it's familiar to some of you guys out there. It has the Las Vegas Country Club logo. It's blue. It's kind of like a windbreaker. Paid $2 for it. I'm going to list it for $39.99. So, I've been to Vegas a number of times. I really enjoy going there. I have played golf in Vegas. I've never played this club, but I just think the fact that these 3 items have the logo on it, they're going to sell. All right, I picked up another golf item. I got this at the same estate sale. I paid $1 for it. And this is a Ben Hogan Special SI Beryllium Copper Sand Wedge. They made these clubs back in the 1980s. They no longer make them. So, people are out there looking for them. I paid $1 for this, like I told you, and I'm going to list it for $39.99. Beryllium copper is a softer metal, and I think it has kind of a different effect than hitting it with a regular standard iron. But again, something I spent $1 on, so I'll take a chance, buy something for $1, and hope to sell it for $39.99. Also got these at a different garage sale. These are Timberland leather ankle boots, shoes. They're women's, size 6.5. I picked these up for $2, and I just thought they were pretty cool. They're pink. They're in very good condition, and I'm going to put these for sale for $39.99. So when you look at these 5 items, I paid a total of $9, and I'm hoping to make a net profit on each one of $30. 30 times 5 is $150. So a $9 investment hopefully will get me $150 in profit. So those are the sales that I went on. Again, whenever I go on vacation, I go out sourcing. That way I can write part of my trip off for my eBay expenses, and I usually find good stuff. Didn't find a lot this time, but found some stuff that I think is going to sell quite well. So let's get into some items that I have sold the last week. And I would like to start off with an item that I probably should not have bought, and I didn't do that well on it, and I want to tell you what happened. This is a Miller High Life beer lighted sign. If you'd like to see the video I made about buying when I bought this, you can just go ahead and click the link right above and it'll take you right there. Anyway, I paid $35 for this item. I had it listed for $99.99 and I took a best offer of $85. So I paid $35, sold it for $85. That's a $50 profit. Unfortunately, I made a mistake on the shipping. Of all places, it went to New England, which is way up there in the northern part of the country. And it cost me $15 more than I thought it would. So I lost $15 on the shipping. So now my profit is $35. After my eBay and PayPal fees, I made a total of $25 on this Miller High Life beer sign. So I paid $35 for it. I made a $25 profit. To be honest with you, for me, the math just doesn't work. That's not in my business plan at all. I usually do much better than that. And let me show you what I'm talking about. Here is a Ravensburger puzzle that I paid $2 for. I had it listed. I took a best offer of $35. So after my PayPal and eBay fees, I have a profit of $27. So I paid $2 for this item and my profit was $27. Compare that to the Miller sign, which I paid $35 for, and I made a $25 profit. You can see where I'm going here. I mean, I'd much rather pay $2 and make a $27 profit than pay $35 and make a $25 profit. And if you look at these 5 items I showed you just a while ago, I paid $2 a piece for these, and I hope to make, a profit of $30 on each one. That's the business plan that works for me on eBay. And that's the math that I try to do. Every time I buy something, I think about it. How much can I make on this particular item without spending way too much money? Again, if I had to do it again, I would not buy that Miller High Life beer sign, even though it was really cool. All right, next up is this Lewis and Clark submarine plaque. I bought this at a garage sale. I paid $35 for it. I took a best offer. I'm sorry, I paid $5 for it. I think that's what I said. I paid $5 for it. And I sold it for $35. This is a plaque of a submarine that was used in the war. I really knew nothing about it, but it sold, which was pretty cool. All right, next is this Darren Sproles New Orleans Saints jersey. I bought this at Goodwill for $5, and I sold it for $29.99. To be honest with you, I'm having to rethink buying stuff at Goodwill because almost everything I buy at Goodwill costs at least $5. When it's clothing, if I buy something there for $5, it seems like I sell it usually for about $19.99, which leaves me about a $12, $13 profit, and I'm just not sure that I'm willing to continue to spend $5 to only make a $13 profit. That may sound crazy, but the thing for me with clothing is that clothing takes a very long time to sell. It probably took me 6 months to sell this Darren Sproles jersey, but it eventually did sell, and I like to sell my stuff quicker than that. Let me show you what I'm talking about. And here's a question I get asked a lot. Should you try to sell Christmas items at other times of the year besides Christmas time? And I got to tell you, the answer is yes. And here's a perfect example. I bought 3 boxes of vintage Christmas cards, and I sold all 3 boxes within 2 hours of listing them on eBay. I paid $2, a total of $2 for all 3 boxes. So this one I sold right here for $19.99. It contained 12 cards. These are made by Norcross. They are vintage, like 1950s. It sold within 30 minutes. I also had this one listed, and I sold this one for $19.99 as well. It only had 9 cards. I sold that about 30 minutes later. Then I had these 3 larger cards made by Hallmark. Just 3 cards with the original box and 3 envelopes. They sold for $13.99. So as you can see, it is June, and the Christmas item sold in June. I thought that was awesome. Here's another one. This is an LSU Game Day Santa Claus that I bought new in the box for $5. And I sold it for 25. I think I took a best offer of $25. Again, it's Christmas. Maybe it sold well because LSU just won the National Football Championship in college, of course. I'm not really sure, but again, a Christmas item that's sold in June. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, Christmas items sell much better the closer it is to Christmas. I remember last Christmas I bought about 50 Hallmark ornaments, and they were selling like hotcakes at the end of November and the beginning of December. I haven't sold one in quite some time, but at that time of the year, they sold great. I'm not saying they're not going to sell. I'm sure they will. But these items that I just showed you, again, they sold in June, and they are Christmas items. All right, next up are these 22 tubes of oil paint. I bought these at a garage sale, and I paid $7 for them. I took a best offer of $60. If you've seen some of my other videos, I'm just starting to learn about oil painting, oil supplies, oil art books, or painter's art books. I've bought some of those recently, and I've done really well with them. So I paid $7 for these, and they sold for $60. Okay, next up is this tackle box. I actually bought this for $15, and they had 55 tubes of oil paint in them. I have not sold the tubes of paint yet, but I just sold the tackle box for $34.99. So I doubled my investment, and I still have the oil paint to sell, which I am asking $269 for. It's going to sell. It may take a little while, but I'm confident it will sell. And finally, I have this Stefano Ricci tie that I sold for $37. I bought 40 of these ties at a garage sale for $15. I have sold some of these ties for as much as $79. This one happened to sell for $37, so I'm doing quite well with these. So those are just some items that I sold during the last week and some items that I picked up while I was vacationing in Florida. I hope you liked the video. And if you'd like to see some of the items that I do have for sale, you can check out my eBay store. Definitely a Maybe. Definitely a Maybe is the name of my store, so please check it out. And do like me. Buy low, sell high, like this video, and please subscribe. And I'll see you next time.